Man, what's good, YouTube, y'all? It's your boy Reese in the Cut. We back with y'all with another video today. As y'all can tell by the title of the video, man, and the thumbnail, my lifestyle did not change until I did this. Now, before we get to the video, man, I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe, y'all. We just hit 17,000 subscribers. Oh my God, bro. Literally, bro, I tell y'all, 2 weeks ago, we were just at 15,000. We just hit 16,000. At the beginning of this week, it's coming towards the end of the week, we had 17,000 subscribers and counting. Clap it up. If that's not some motivation for y'all right there to keep going every single day, to keep going hard, bro, I want y'all to take that as motivation, bro. I'm not gonna lie, like, I was only gaining probably like 2-3 subscribers a day. I've been gaining at least almost 200 plus subscribers a day. Anything is possible. You put your mind to it, bro, anything is possible, man. But yeah, like I said, make sure y'all boys like, comment, subscribe. Keep leaving all the positive comments, bro. I'll be so happy when y'all be motivated comments that I help motivate y'all. I ain't gonna lie, that just sparks what's the word? An ignition in me. It sparks ignition in me to keep going and to keep dropping this type of content. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, first off, what did I do to change my life? Like, my lifestyle did not change until I did this. First off, I had to build a relationship with God. I had to put him first. Okay, now, of course, I try not to make my videos too religious because I know you guys, everybody has a different religion, whether it's Buddha, Allah, Jesus Christ, anything, but everybody knows God is God. God is one, you know what I'm saying? But whatever you believe in, you got to get closer with God, you know what I'm saying? You got to put him first. There's no way that you can get through there's no way you can get through to get to without God. It's just no way possible. If you think you can do it by yourself, you're wrong. You might physically think you can do it by yourself, like on earth, but I'm not gonna lie, like, you need God in your life. You gotta talk to him. You gotta ask him things. You know what I'm saying? Like, God is a jealous God. Like, you gotta put him first. No matter what, build a relationship with him. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, my life, like, don't get me wrong, I always believed in God. I always knew who God was. I always had God in my life. But I wasn't as close to him. And I felt like he was kind of like looking for me to gravitate towards him. And when I gravitated towards him, like, my lifestyle really started to drastically change everything. I started making more money. I start finding myself more, all type of things, y'all. So I'm not gonna lie. First off, bro, build a relationship with God, man. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna help out in the long run. Some people might look at it as corny. Don't shame God. One thing, you shame God, God will shame you. It's okay to talk about God. It's okay to be a follower of God. It's okay. Some of your friends might think it's corny, lame. Those are the people who never gonna be successful in life. Those are the people who gonna always have problems. It's okay to have a relationship with God. So first off, that's first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? That's why I put this at the beginning of the list. Always put God first. Second off, I had to change my mindset. I had to speak more life. Growing up, like, I always felt like the most terrible things happened to me. Like, I'm the last child in my family. I'm the youngest person in my family. I always felt like things never went my way. I always watched my big brother and my big sister. They always used to get everything they wanted. My sister got cars, more clothes, shoes, everything that I had. Like, growing up, I didn't get a lot of things. A lot of things didn't go my way. Mind you, guys, I didn't get my first car till I was 18. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of things, like, I felt like wasn't never going my way. But it's because I used to always speak negative. Until I start speaking life over my life, that's when my lifestyle start changing. Like, I start telling myself, I'm gonna have this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna get this, it's gonna come. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. Like, just speaking life. Like, I used to say things like, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro, I'm having a bad day. There's no way this day can get any better. I used to tell myself stuff like that, where I used to be like, man, stuff never gonna get better. Stuff never gonna change. Like, it's always me. I'm not gonna lie, you gotta speak life into the universe. You gotta put it out there. That, you know what I'm saying? You gotta manifest stuff. Manifestation, like I told you. Remember I showed you on that video, I had a manifestation list. We hit 6 out of the 8 other manifestation list. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put that stuff out there in the universe, and that's when your lifestyle gonna really start to change. So next up, like I said, I had to manifest my goals, writing down my goals, all type of stuff, you know? Like, that's when stuff really start changing, when I really start manifesting stuff. And you don't necessarily have to write it down. Literally, you just speaking it and just telling yourself, oh, I'm gonna have an apartment by 21, or I'm gonna have my first car by 25 or 20, 21, anything, you just tell yourself what's gonna happen. It might not happen when you want it to, but it's gonna happen though, regardless. And as long as it happens, that's what it's all about in the long run, if that makes sense. So yeah, basically just that mindset, just putting it out there to the internet. I mean the universe. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, and just believing it. Gotta believe it. So another thing that I had to do for my lifestyle to start changing, I had to go ghost. I had to work on myself. I had to separate myself from the crowd and all those type of things. Okay? Now, like I always tell you guys, like you guys can literally, if you guys wanna, my YouTube channel is proof of my lifestyle. That's why I love YouTube. Anything I tell y'all on this camera, I tell no lies. If you guys, like I told you, I used to party nonstop. You go back, you scroll all the way back to my channel, 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago. Well, not 5 years ago, but 2, 3, 4 years ago. You're gonna see me at every college function, every party, partying, drinking, taking shots, all type of stuff. Like you're gonna see all that type of stuff. Just hanging out with different people every single weekend, every single day. I had to separate myself from the crowd. I had to go ghost. I might be lonely right now. Like I'm not gonna lie, I live by myself. I don't have a lot of friends. I really only talk to my girlfriend and my best friend Trey on the day-to-day basis. Those are probably the only 2 people that hear from me every single day. Well, those are the 2 people that hear from me every single day. But you see me, like, I got money in my pocket. I got a crib. I got a car. I'm financially stable right now for my age, 20. And my life is going pretty good. But I had to separate myself from people. You know what I'm saying? People who don't want your best interest. I'm gonna tell y'all this one thing. That crowd that you hanging around, bro, that you feel like, oh, these my brothers we locked in, these my sisters, these my homegirls we locked in, that y'all like 10, 20 deep. It's about 4 or 5 of them that don't got your best interest in that group. And it's up to you to weed out the weak links. And it's up for you to ask God. That's why I say get a relationship with God. You gotta ask God, who are these people? I need you to see, look, this is why I say God is so important, because it's up to you to ask God, okay, God, I need you to erase all the people out of my life who are no good for me. When I asked God that, he did just that, because your words have power. You put it into the universe. If you ask God what you want him to do, he's going to do it for you. And when he does it for you, you have to be ready. Make sure you're ready for that blessing, because that's a blessing. I asked God, hey, can you literally, like, I know with some people around me who don't got my best interest. I need them gone. I need them poof. I need them out of my life. That's what he did for me. He left me with one best friend. Don't get me wrong, I got a couple other homies. If y'all watch this video, you know it's all love, but the ones who I speak on a day-to-day basis, I got one best friend and I got my girl. And right now, and of course I love my family and all, but right now, that's why I feel like I got my best interest. So yeah, and then like, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people who just around you, they got you doing things that just holds you back from success. Maybe it's getting money, maybe it's starting a business, maybe it's procrastination. People don't talk about enough. Procrastination also comes from dead souls around you. If you got a whole bunch of dead bodies and dead souls around you, procrastination is gonna be your best friend, which it should be your worst enemy. Procrastination is terrible. But if you got 10, 20 different people around you doing the same thing, they're gonna have your mind procrastinate because you're gonna think it's okay to do the same thing as them. When in reality, it's probably about 1 or 2 of those people out that group who really want to hustle, really want to grind, and really want to see you win. And those are the people that you need to ask God to keep in your life. Get the rest of them out. So next up, what else did I have to do to change my lifestyle? And for my lifestyle to change, I had to create a vision. Okay, like I told y'all, when I used to go to work at the old warehouse, I was just going to work, just going to work, just going to work. You know what I'm saying? Now I got a vision. Like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. When I get the money, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna use it for this good. I'm gonna help my family out. Like, create that vision. That's what's gonna help you change your lifestyle as well. That's what's gonna help your lifestyle change for the better overall. When you create that vision in your head, it's just like you don't want to lose. Like, you ever just had a vision? You ever just create a vision so delusional in your head that you just almost you gotta get it. You put it into the universe so much that the universe, it just gotta give it to you because you just want it so bad. But it's that vision though, and then the vision it's gonna do the rest of the talking for you. You know what I'm saying? When God see you got that vision and we just put it out to the universe, you might seem delusional at first, but I trust me, in the long run, it's gonna come to you. So yeah, create that vision, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it helps out 100%. Next up, I had to cut out temporary fun for the better. You know what I'm saying? probably one of the biggest things that's gonna change your life. Like I said, I be in my crib, lonely sometimes, but I know in the long run when I have kids, like when my kids watch this video, when I look back on myself, I'm like, man, I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad I cut out that temporary fun. Like, and I'm gonna tell y'all what temporary fun is. Temporary fun is going to the club every weekend. Temporary fun is drinking every weekend. Temporary fun is literally just like wasteful trips when you know that you're not financially stable. You know what I'm saying? Because look, you ever seen somebody like who always is like complaining about, oh, they never have money, this and that, but they seem to be on every single flight, every single trip? That's still temporary fun because you can't do it again. That's like you're gonna be out of that place for like 2-3 days, and then you come back to reality and you back complaining. Sacrifice that trip, get more financially stable, so then you could take maybe 4 or 5 trips a year. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, cut out that temporary fun, bro, and don't let nobody tell you that you young and live your life, this and that. Those are the people who gonna be scrambling until they like 40 years old. It's okay to cut out temporary fun for long-term fun. That long-term fun, that's that fun that literally lasts you all the way from 30 all the way literally like 70 years old, all the way damn near to you in the grave. That's what long-term fun is. Sacrificing that temporary fun is like that fun where you think that you're supposed to be having fun at 18 through 25. Really, you're supposed to be grinding your ass off. Excuse my French, but really, bro, I'm just trying to make a statement, bro. Young people out there who watching this video, bro, don't let nobody tell you, oh, bro, you're supposed to be young and lit, you're supposed to be outside. No, grind your behind off, bro. So then when you're like 30 all the way up to 70, bro, now you're taking trips, and that's long-term fun, bro. You know what I'm saying? So next up, what else did I have to do for my lifestyle to change? I had to be 100% honest with myself. You know what I'm saying? I think this is probably one of the biggest points that changed my life. I had to be 100% honest with myself. I was working at a warehouse. I was making $400 a week. I had to tell myself, bro, what are you going to get? What are you going to buy yourself with $400 a week? Yes, you want to be grateful. You got to stay down. But then again, bro, sometimes being a little bit too grateful and staying down a little bit too much can have you in a stagnant position. You know, I was working there for about a year. I started telling myself, bro, what family are you going to take care of with $400 a week? What life are you going to have with $400 a week? You're going to pay your bills. You're going to be right back here every single day. And mind you, this job doesn't even care about you for us. What they fire you. You know what I'm saying? Be 100% honest with yourself. If you're behind, you need to tell yourself, bro, you're behind. You need to get on your shit. You need to get up. That's what I have to tell myself. You know what I'm saying? Being in denial can literally hurt you. A lot, and people don't talk about that enough. It's a lot of people who be in denial. Be like, oh, procrastination too. Procrastination is another source of being in denial, because you're telling yourself that this is okay for now. No, you need to go out there, bro. You need to go get it done, bro. Take care of it now. Be 100% honest with yourself, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That's gonna make your lifestyle change, because the most honest people, they know what they have to do, because you deep down know what you have to do to get yourself out of the loophole, out of the hole, whatever, anything. Be honest with yourself, bro. It's no time to be in your feelings too. This is a part of the same thing right here. So be honest with yourself. Also telling yourself you have no time to be in your feelings. Me, I was always one of the type of persons throw a self-pity party. Oh, why this happened to me? Why this and that? Why I couldn't finish college? Why I couldn't finish school? Why I couldn't go to college and play basketball? I'm not gonna lie. As soon as I stop telling myself stuff like that, stop feeling sorry for myself, that's when I start winning more. God not gonna bless you if you throwing self-pity party, you feeling sorry for yourself. I ain't gonna lie, this is exactly how God gonna look at you. He gonna say, okay, he gonna pat his foot just like this and look at you. Okay, you done now? Done? Okay, that didn't work, but you gonna continue to cry over it. You can continue to complain. You done now? Okay, you ready to receive my blessing? Once you snap out of that mindset, you feel sorry for yourself, that you feel bad for yourself, that your situation is terrible, that's when you're gonna start winning, bro. Remember, somebody's always going through something way worse than you. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to realize that. I had to realize that it's always somebody's situation that's way worse than yours. It's somebody that don't got a crib at all. They're sleeping outside. They sleep in their car. They're grinding. You know what I'm saying? I had to realize that. So yeah, you have no time to be in your feelings. In this life, in this world right now, you have no time to feel bad for yourself. As soon as you feel bad for yourself, you already lost, bro. And a wise man once told me that. Because there's 100 million people out there that's grinding. You think you have time to feel sorry for yourself? You don't have no time to feel sorry for yourself at all. You know what I'm saying? So next up, what do I do for for my lifestyle, I had to change. I had to push myself to work more hours, make more sacrifices. Okay? One of the biggest things, bro, sometimes, bro, you gotta put your head down. You ever heard somebody tell you, bro, put your head down and grind? Literally, that's what you gotta do. Put your head down and grind, my nigga. I had to tell myself, bro, if you wanna get financially stable, bro, you wanna move out your mom's house, bro, if you wanna be able to pay for things without feeling like you're down to your last bottom dollar, you gotta work more hours. You gotta do this and that. You gotta free yourself up. You feel me? So then in the long run, you don't have to work as much. Now you can enjoy your money. Now you can preserve your wealth. You know? Just you being honest with yourself. You know what I'm saying? So what else did I do for my lifestyle to change? I had to stop keeping up with the image. I'm gonna say that one more time. Because it's a lot. I got a lot of young people watching me right now. A lot of young people. I feel like y'all really need to hear this. I had to stop keeping up with the image, bro. If you know me, back in high school, I was like probably one of the best dressed guys. Throwing on outfits every single week, day. Just keeping up with the image. Buying this, buying that. Even when I graduated high school, I still wanted that image. I wanted to be Mr. Put It On. When my pockets weren't looking like Mr. Put It On. I want to look like this. I want to look like that so bad. I used to go get haircuts every single week, just for the female, just for the shorties, just to look good, just so I could be all on my camera on Snapchat, like yeah, we stay with a cut. For what, my nigga? I'm telling you this. I'm gonna tell you this. What you trying to keep up with the image for, bro? People don't care. Once you get in the real world, people don't care about the image. They care about if you're financially stable. Can you take care of your family? Can you pay your bills? Are you going to have generational wealth? Are you freeing yourself from that 9 to 5? That's what people care about. Another thing, I used to care about the image so much. Like, it was times like I wouldn't go work a job because I feel like, man, I'm a YouTuber. I feel like I don't need to go work a job. That humbleness, you got to get humble. Be humble. Be humble, man. Be humble too. Your lifestyle gonna change. If God will not bless a person that's not humble. Humble yourself, bro. Stop trying to keep up with the image, bro. That's one thing I had to tell myself. So what else did I have to do? Oh, I got a quote for y'all. You have to do what you have to do to get to where you need to be. Dude, like I said, stop trying to keep up with the image, bro. If you got to go work that job, if you got to go put in them hours, bro, you got to do what you got to do to get where you need to be. And that's one thing I definitely have to tell myself. You got to do what you got to do, bro. If you got to go to work 60, 70 plus hours a week to be where you need to be, get out your mom's crib, live the way that you want to live, bro. That's what you got to do. A lot of people, we don't tell each other enough that, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You got to do what you got to do, bro. We got too many people trying to take too many easy, quick, get rich schemes, easy, quick, get money schemes, bro. Instead of telling people, bro, I'm not gonna lie. You gotta go out there. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. You gotta buckle down. Hey, I'm not sure. Y'all always used to hear that when y'all teacher used to be in school and they're like, all right, bro, you better buckle down and do what you need to do to get this work in. They like, I'm not gonna like that stuff applied to me in real life. It's funny that I actually say words like that now. Like, hey, you gotta buckle down. You gotta do what you gotta do, bro. So lastly, bro, actually, another thing, no days off. That's what's gonna change your lifestyle too. Have that mentality, no days off. I'm not just simply saying like literally like, it doesn't have to be physically, mentally. And what I mean by mentally is like, if you're not at work, if you're not at that 9 to 5, bro, you should be thinking of something that can get me away from that 9 to 5. You should be watching videos that can free me from 9 to 5. You should be always trying to come up with a new skill, a new this and that to be successful. You gotta have that mentality, no days off, bro. On my days off, bro, I'm watching some of the greats. I'm watching Who's Casper. I'm watching Dodash. I'm watching motivational speakers of how I can make my videos better. Literally, I'm studying Avery B, AB Academy. I'm studying some of the greats. You know what I'm saying? That's that mentality, no days off. It don't matter if I'm not recording a video at all. I'm studying the game. Cause I know someday this might free me from a 9 to 5. So that's what you need to be doing. Like when I was a basketball player, it was no days off. If I'm not playing basketball, I need to be studying the moves. I need to be watching Kevin Durant. I need to be watching LeBron to see how he got past his defender. That's that mentality, no days off. You know what I'm saying? If you're a welder, maybe you might not be welding, but hey, you need to pop on a video about how can I be the best welder that there is around in the town. You know what I'm saying? That's the mentality. No days off. If you're not doing something, you should be doing something. Simple as that. Last but not least, you have nothing to lose. Just try it. Literally, you got nothing to lose, bro. You right here watching the video. You clicked on the video for a reason. My boy, my females out there, y'all got nothing to lose, man. And remember that. Have that mentality. I think Michael Jordan came out with a quote. He said, "I can accept failure, but I cannot accept not trying." That's a real quote. I can accept failure, but I can't accept not trying. Because what do you have to lose? What do you have to lose at that 9 to 5? That 9 to 5 that you're working, bro? What you got to lose about that? This tough time that you're trying to get out, you already in a tough time right now. You might as well go and grind. You might as well go make something worth of it. You might as well. What you got to lose? And if you had that mentality, bro, that I got nothing to lose, but I'm gonna just try. I'm gonna grind my ass off, and I'm gonna go 100%. You might end up just getting that dub. You're gonna get that dub, matter of fact, because I know why you gonna manifest it. You gonna say I'm gonna get the dub. So yeah, man, that's all I got for y'all for this video, man. Make sure y'all boys like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. Man, I love y'all so much, bro. Y'all inspire me to keep doing these videos, man. And y'all know me back, y'all, more content, man. Y'all know that. I don't even know. Hey,